You can love dudes and not act like a broad, right?
Right, because he really wears dresses.
Hey, man, I get it. You can love dudes, but you ain't a broad. You're a girl. You're a man.
I just want to know who told EJ he was putting that shit on. Dressed to the nines, he said. Now, I give credit where credit is due, but baby, let's be honest. Where's the fashion icon? Before you start trying to compare yourself and throw shade, let's have the credentials to back it up, babe.
Y'all, Wendy Williams stepped out of retirement just to call out EJ Johnson, and honestly, only she can do it like that. If you missed it, EJ has been making bold statements, saying he looks better than every woman in the room and that he even competes with straight women for male attention. Not long ago, barely anyone was talking about him, but now he's got people everywhere reacting. Influencers are criticizing him, and many women, including supporters, aren't happy either. Still, EJ hasn't backed down. He's standing firm on what he said, completely confident in his stance. That's when Wendy stepped in, ready to remind him who he really is and why people are calling him out. She didn't hold back, making it clear she wasn't here for any of the drama or attitude he's been showing lately.
Talk about the Birkin, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is a 35 centimeter. This is a 35 centimeter, and 35 centimeters are for going to your daytime things, to your fashion show during the day, or to your lunch during the day, or to a breakfast during the day, or running your errands during the day. But anyway, it's during the day. Please don't bring your large format bag on a red carpet at night or during your dinner. You must go home and change and find a smaller format bag. Get into your 25 centimeter purse, or your mini Kelly is also an option. Something tiny. This does not go to dinner. She's not going to dinner.
People are really confused about what EJ is trying to say right now. Everyone already knew he was open and expressive, but the way he started speaking about women surprised a lot of people. He explained that he fully embraces his feminine side and plans to live that way without changing for anyone. He even told his parents, Magic Johnson and Cookie Johnson, to stop using words like he, him, or even calling him their son. Instead, he said he prefers she or they, and described his past identity as something he has left behind. At the same time, EJ made it clear that he is not transitioning and doesn't want to be labeled as part of the transgender community. That combination of statements left many people unsure about how to understand his position.
Say call me EJ as much as possible.
Okay.
You know, it's like pronouns I don't really like he, but like I've also trained myself not to get upset when other people use it, which I think is very important. Because you're giving your power away when you lose it. You know, you give words too much of personal power. They is fine, whatever. She is cool. Like, I'm really not a stickler about it.
Everyone is free to live how they choose, but people are asking for some consistency. EJ says he prefers she or they, yet in the same breath makes comments that come off as dismissive toward women. He also stated clearly that he doesn't date gay or trans men. According to him, he isn't attracted to them and only goes for men with strong masculine energy, even describing them as straight. That's where many people get confused. From their perspective, it sounds like he may not fully understand the difference between a gay man and a straight man. Some even wondered if outside voices, like Carlos King, influenced his confidence in saying all this so openly. On top of that, EJ boldly claimed that he always looks better than any woman in the room. Statements like that are a big reason why the backlash keeps growing, as more people feel his words cross the line from confidence into disrespect.
Especially if I look cuter than any girl does. Like, what's the problem? Like, what's the issue? And that's exactly how I apply it to myself these days in the way that I present, like in my feminine regalia. I've always been a feminine being, and like that's just like how I best express myself. But I'm like, listen, I'm out all the time, and like I'm killing a dress and no one else is. Like the girls in the room are not doing it. Like they don't look cute. They're not dressed to any nines. So,
Now, if EJ just wanted to praise his own fashion sense and confidence, most people probably wouldn't have an issue with it. There's nothing wrong with feeling good about how you look or enjoying your personal style. But what confused many viewers was why it started to sound like he was trying to compete with women instead of simply expressing himself. From what people have seen, EJ seems very eager to be in that space, wearing bold outfits, getting attention, and receiving compliments. Yet at the same time, he makes comments that put women down, almost as if he needs to compare himself to them to prove something. That's where the frustration comes in. Many people feel like confidence shouldn't require tearing someone else down. Some critics even said that EJ doesn't come across as supportive of women. Instead of uplifting them, they feel like he positions himself above them. That perception has caused a lot of backlash online, especially because of the way he frames his statements. Another point that keeps coming up is privilege. Fans have pointed out that EJ moves through life with access to luxury, designer fashion, and high-profile spaces. Because he is the son of Magic Johnson, he has opportunities that most people simply don't have. Critics argue that this allows him to present a feminine image without dealing with the everyday challenges many women face. Some people describe it as choosing the most glamorous parts of femininity, fashion, attention, and style, without experiencing the difficulties that often come with being a woman in society. That doesn't sit well with everyone, especially when combined with comments that sound competitive or dismissive. EJ has also made bold statements about being the best-looking person in the room, even saying he outshines women. While confidence is one thing, many people feel that statements like that come off as unrealistic or disrespectful. Social media reactions have been strong, with some people joking that those claims don't match reality. There's also confusion around his dating preferences. EJ has said that he doesn't date gay or trans men and instead prefers men with strong masculine energy. That statement alone has sparked debate because many people don't understand how he defines those categories. Some feel like there's a disconnect between what he says and how relationships actually work. Despite all the criticism, EJ hasn't backed down. He has made it clear that he isn't looking for approval from any group or community. In his view, acceptance isn't something he needs, and he plans to continue living his life the way he wants. While some respect that independence, others feel it's easier to say that when you already come from a place of privilege. People have even questioned whether EJ would have this level of visibility if he weren't connected to a famous family. It's a fair question that comes up often in conversations about celebrity culture. Some believe his platform is more about who he is related to than what he has achieved on his own. For Wendy Williams, though, none of that changes the main issue. She believes someone needed to call him out, especially because of how his comments are being received. In her view, there's a difference between self-expression and putting others down, and she feels EJ crossed that line. She also pointed out that just because EJ isn't competing with men in a traditional sense doesn't mean he should turn that energy toward women. Many viewers agree with that perspective and feel like the comparison itself doesn't make sense. Some past stories have also resurfaced, adding fuel to the conversation. There was a situation where EJ spoke about feeling upset over a man who later became involved with someone close to him. Moments like that have made people question whether there's a pattern in how he approaches relationships and competition. Wendy, having spent years in the entertainment industry, also shared her thoughts on how some men present themselves publicly versus privately. She suggested that not everyone is always open about their true preferences, which can create confusion in situations like this. According to her, some relationships may not be exactly what they appear to be on the surface. That idea has added another layer to the discussion around EJ's dating life. Some people believe the men he describes as straight may not fit that label in the way he thinks. Others argue that labels don't always tell the full story. Either way, it has kept the conversation going. At the same time, there's a broader discussion happening. Some critics say there's a growing trend where certain individuals compare themselves to women in ways that feel competitive rather than respectful. Others strongly disagree with that viewpoint and believe everyone should be free to express themselves without being judged so harshly. The reaction from the public has been mixed. Some people are defending EJ, saying he has every right to live his truth and speak his mind. Others feel his words cross a line and deserve criticism. Even within the LGBTQ+ community, opinions are divided, with some supporting him and others openly disagreeing. What's clear is that this situation has sparked a lot of conversation. It's not just about one person anymore. It's about identity, expression, respect, and how people communicate those ideas publicly. At the end of the day, everyone has their own perspective. Some see confidence, others see controversy. Some hear honesty, others hear disrespect. So now the question is simple. What do you think about everything EJ has said?